Yo guys, what is going on? It is Brian, also known as Henry Range here, and today, in this video, I have another top 3 video for you guys. Now this video is going to be top 3 SMGs. Like I said in my top 3 assault rifles, I want to start to make this a series, and I got some really good feedback on the top 3 assault, so I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to do shotguns, LMGs, marksman rifles, snipers, everything. So yeah, let's just get right into it. The top 3 SMGs, coming in at number 3, we have the MP7. The MP7 is a phenomenal weapon. This gun shoots really fast. It's really good close quarters. Long range, it's not the best because of recoil, but some of the attachments I'm going to tell you in a little bit will make up for all that. But yeah, the MP7 is a great weapon. Amazing close quarters. Mid-range, it's still good. Long range, like I said, it's a little iffy, but with the attachments, it'll make it a lot better. But yeah, let's get right into the attachments. So guys, the first attachment for the MP7 is going to be the muzzle. The muzzle I use is, if you're not surprised, the compensator. I always use the compensator on pretty much every single gun. It's my favorite muzzle. Next up, we have the barrel. The barrel I use is FSS Recon. It does really good with damage. Now it does slow down like speed, like aim down sight speed and movement speed, but that's okay because it's an SMG, so you're already fast anyways. Next up we have the optic. I use operator reflex. That's easily my favorite sight in the game. It's so good. I use that on pretty much all my guns as well. Under barrel I use Ranger foregrip. That helps with recoil and aiming, but that also makes you slower as well, but that's okay because, like I said, it's an SMG, so you're still gonna be fast either way. And lastly, I use a rear grip. I use stippled grip tape. I feel like that's really good. It puts in aim down sight speed and also sprint to fire speed, which makes up for the losses in the other attachments. But yeah, that's the MP7. Great weapon. All 3 of these weapons on this tier list can be interchangeable, honestly. Like, they're all super good. But yeah, let's get on to number 2. So guys, coming in at number 2 spot, we have the Bison. So the Bison is just phenomenal. I love this gun so much. It has a lot of ammo, which is what SMGs don't really have, and it's just amazing. I can't tell you how many times that I haven't had to reload and have gotten like triple kills, sometimes even quad feeds, because I haven't had to reload. It's so clutch. And the Bison, it does a lot of damage. You can shoot from far range, which is the biggest game changer because it's an SMG and it shoots so far. That's what makes it so phenomenal, especially when you put a sight on it. In the gameplay you're seeing right now, I don't have a sight on it, but in the gameplay after, you'll see I have a sight. I go off that game. But yeah, so let's just get right into the attachments. But yeah guys, for the attachments for this gun, I feel like I just want to mention real quick, the attachments are huge for this gun. Without attachments, it's obviously like still really good. Like this gameplay that you're seeing, actually, I wanted to compare whether like the gun with attachments is, obviously it's going to be better, but I just want to see the comparison. So gameplay you're seeing now is me without attachments, but the gameplay you'll see next as I'm going over the attachments will have attachments, and I just said attachments like 100 times. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the attachments. The muzzle, first up, is the compensator. I don't know why you guys would be surprised to hear that, because the compensator is literally the best muzzle in the game. I use it on literally every single gun that I can. Anyways, next up is the barrel. I use the 8.7 polygonal. This really helps with damage, and that really helps SMGs, because what SMGs lack are damage and long range. But with these attachments, the damage goes up a lot and it helps tremendously. And to follow up on that, what also SMGs lack are range. And with this optic, I use the aim op reflex sight. This optic is, you can see it in the gameplay, it's pretty zoomed in, and it really helps with long range. The fourth thing is the stock. This is the Corvus skeleton stock. This is huge. This really helps with movement speed, and just speed in general helps with your aim down sight speed, everything. And lastly is the rear grip. I use a stippled grip tape. I use that on the MP7 as well. You guys know how good it is. Oh yeah, the Bison, number 2. Phenomenal gun. One of the second, well, in my opinion, the second best SMG, obviously, because I'm making a top 3 SMGs list. But yeah, let's get right on to number 1. And guys, coming in at our number 1 spot, I bet you guys could guess it. We have the phenomenal MP5. The MP5 is just, it's great. It's the, I mean, the best SMG in the game, undoubtedly. This gun is just, it's just phenomenal. The gameplay you're seeing is another shipment gameplay, just like my #1 on the assault rifles. I'm not gonna spoil what it is. You guys need to go watch that. I'll leave the link in the description. Go watch the top 3 assault rifles if you haven't already. But guys, the MP5, it's just phenomenal. The gameplay you're seeing, I use no attachments, and because what I was gonna do a comparison like I did with the Bison. First game, I'm gonna do no attachments, and the second game, see how it does with attachments. I didn't even need to do a second game. Like, this shipment gameplay just proves how good the MP5 is, and even without attachments, it's crazy. But yeah, this gameplay you're seeing is triple VTOL gameplay on shipment. It was ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, the MP5 is just phenomenal. Great close and mid-range. Long range is all right. But it's better than most SMGs, I'll tell you that much. Damage is perfect. Does really good damage for an SMG. But yeah, this gun is just phenomenal. I bet you guys weren't surprised that it's #1. Most of you guys probably use this. But yeah, let's get right into the attachments. So guys, for the first attachment, I don't know if you guys were going to be able to guess this one. This one's really hard. It's the compensator. I can't stress enough how good the compensator is. It's just so good. I don't know. I use it on every single one of my guns. So pretty much every single time you watch one of my videos, just put compensator on the gun. You don't even need to listen to this part. Anyways, next is barrel. I use the FFS Mini. This really helps with movement speed. And especially with an SMG, that close quarters, it's going to be really good. With the aim down sight speed and the movement speed, it's going to be really good. Optic, I use operator reflex sight. Like I said, I usually use that or aim op reflex sight. It just happened I like operator reflex sight better on the MP5. But yeah, phenomenal sight. Like I said, that's one of my favorite sights too. I use that on pretty much all my guns as well. Next up is the stock. I use the F-Tac collapsible. This helps with movement speed as well. These attachments I'm putting is just for all, like, pretty much speed, because the damage is already fine, and this is just this aim down sight speed and movement speed, pretty much. Because that's all this gun really needs. Like, there's always room for improvement, but damage is fine, range is fine. And lastly, we have the stippled grip tape. I use this on pretty much all my guns as well. This is really good. But this also helps with aim down sight speed and movement speed. This build, like with all the attachments, are just making it really fast to move around and really fast to aim in, and because it already has the range and already has the damage for an SMG. But yeah, guys, that's all. MP5 #1, best gun in the game. Yeah, guys, that was the top 3 SMGs in all of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Give me some future ideas that I could do for Call of Duty. I'm gonna continue this series for you guys. I think shotguns is next. I'm not too sure, but yeah, like I said, check top 3 assault rifles if you haven't already in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
The truth.